Welcome. My name is Sarah J. For those of you who don't know me, I'm an acupuncturist and yoga teacher, and I practice a lot of Qigong. And I just wanted to share with you some basic principles of practice today. So, Qigong is the cultivation of Qi. If you've heard the word Qi, then you know that somehow means life force or energy. That also relates to the transformations of metabolism and functions, physiological functions that our body carries out. So, with Qigong practice, we're cultivating these functions and just cultivating the general health and maintaining ease and fluidity through the body. So, just like your yoga practice, the Qigong practice is a mindful, movement based practice that allows you to connect with yourself and you to allow your energy to flow more smoothly, which of course allows your body to flow more smoothly. So, what I'm going to share with you today is diaphragmatic breathing and then just a few fluid movements that you can practice at home. I suggest you sitting down for these movements because they are yin based, yin being that relaxed, receptive, parasympathetic nervous system. We're just trying to tap into rest and digest as we're all really conscious of building immune system right now. So once you find that comfortable seat, if you are in a chair, go ahead and scoot a little bit forward to the front so that your knees could be almost at 90 degrees with both feet flat on the air. There's a really important point on the bottom of the foot called bubbling spring or kidney 1. This relates to the water element and allows us to connect and root deeply, deeply down to the earth. So it's very grounding. And of course, we want to have a very grounding foundation to our practice. From there, feel your sits bones rooting into the chair underneath you. And then imagining the pelvis like a bowl or a potter, and your spine like the center, the stem of the plant. Allow it to elongate and extend upward so that from the crown of the head it can blossom all the way outward, allowing you to sit up nice and tall, the spine to be long and easy. Beautiful. Now, from here, the first thing you want to do is tune into your breath. So, typically, a lot of us tend to breathe just in our chest, and we want to teach ourselves to breathe all the way down to the belly, or in Chinese medicine, we call this the area of the lower dantian. This is our battery, our powerhouse, our energy reserves, and our reservoir. So, it's really important that we bring lots of fresh breath into this area to continue cultivating a foundation of strength. So, the first thing you'll do is take a deep breath in, see if you can feel it expanding from the chest down into the ribs. And as you exhale, the ribs release and the chest softens. As you inhale, the chest opens and the ribs expand. And as you exhale, the ribs release and the chest softens. From here, breathing in, the chest expands, the ribs open, maybe even you feel the belly pushing slightly away. And as you exhale, the belly softens, the ribs released, and the chest relaxes. Inhaling, feel the chest expand, ribs opening, belly expanding. Exhaling like a wave receding back to the ocean that release outward. 3 more times. Close your eyes if you haven't done so, feeling the breath expanding all the way down to the belly swelling. Exhaling, belly releasing, all breath receding. Inhaling, finding the breath expanding down toward the belly. Exhaling, breath gently receding out and away. Beautiful. One more round. Inhaling, breath reaching down, expanding outward from the belly. And exhaling, gently softening it. From here, you can begin to take your hands above your belly button, the space between your sternum, the base of your ribs, and your belly button. Bringing both hands to the center spot on the torso stimulates a really important acupuncture point called CV12. CV is on the conception vessel meridian, also known as the Sea of Yin. So again, we're cultivating this yin energy because it cultivates our rest and digest response, relaxation and ease through the body. And this point specifically is very, very useful for digestion, any kind of upset with digestion, bloating, and it allows for transformation of qi throughout the body. So anything we're ingesting and taking in, not just our food and our drink, but news on the TV, the music we're listening to, the people we're talking to. This is helping us transform everything that we're taking in and nourish that, make that nourishing to ourselves. So go ahead and close your eyes and just with your hands gently pressing in this spot as you continue your deep breathing down into your belly. And you notice the center expanding and releasing with the breath. If you wanted to bring a visualization into this area, you could begin to imagine a bright yellow glowing light at the center, expanding as you inhale and gently contracting and glowing as you exhale. Just allowing your breath to be easy and smooth, stimulating the center of this space, nourishing your energy, your body, settling into yourself and grounding down. Beautiful. You could spend up to 10 minutes just sitting here and observing the expressions of this movement. This will be very deeply restorative to your whole being. Take a few more rounds at your own leisure. And then when you're ready, on an exhalation, allow your hands to part and gently turn the palms face down and bring the elbows out to either side. Try to allow your elbows not to be just at 90 degrees, but to relax and soften down. From here, we're going to bring our hands just to hover above our knees, and I'm just going to angle this so slightly so you can see me. And then we're going to turn the palms so they're facing upwards. They're not resting on our thighs, but they're just above them. Now we're at the base of the lower jaw. We talked about that battery, that reservoir. We're just basically going to wash energy up and down to detox, to cleanse, and to also stimulate the production of clean, nourishing energy throughout the entire being. So with the hands turned face upwards, as you inhale, just slowly, like you were pushing water upwards. Once you arrive at the heart space, turn the palms to face the heart. And as you exhale, turn the palms face down gently, releasing, thinking about compressing a ball down below the navel. As you inhale, let the palms turn face up. And as if that breath was gravitationally pulling the palms toward the heart, let it then reach, turn towards the heart. Right in the base of that exhale, softly extending the hands downward toward the hips. Just make this as fluid and easy as you can. Try experiencing the motions that you're going through instead of thinking about them, if that makes sense, to just allow this to flow smoothly. Perhaps allowing that breath to guide you. Beautiful. From here, we're just telling that vagus nerve, the 10th cranial nerve, which connects to pretty much all of the major organs through the torso, tells them to relax. This relieves anxiety, helps with insomnia, all kinds of stress. Let's take 3 more rounds. We consolidate our energy downward, cleanse and wash our field, our being. Beautiful. The next time you're pressing your hands down, go ahead and turn the elbows backwards and allow the palms to reach toward the floor. Fantastic. From here, go ahead and shake the arms out. That kind of releases any stagnant energy that you no longer need anymore. Anything, you wiped away, you're just shaking it off. And you have successfully completed your first little Qigong practice. If you have any questions or you're interested in learning anything more, then go ahead and make a comment, and I will see you again soon. Thanks.